first thing I want government to do is get involved in the Church of England. We need politics. We need Keir Starmer. You've got a church commissioner who I'm going to be meeting very soon. We need you to get involved in this. It is a mess. We have an institution here that has no accountability whatsoever. If this were any other organisation, Barney, it would be put into special measures, right? It's a charity. It's got hundreds of complaints against it, yet nobody's investigating it. And people are being harmed. So the first thing I would say is, government need to intervene in this institution, okay? I would like to see a huge shift in terms of how we think about this conversation of integration, how we think about this them and us that I was raised in, where we were taught, they're different to us, we don't integrate with them over there, and what that means in terms of divisive thinking, what that means in terms of those individuals growing up across Britain. We need to be thinking about that, because that fuels racism, that fuels reform.
In what way? We've had so many debates about integration. What are you saying, that we are still segregated? We know that. Are you saying there needs to be legislation for integration, or just a debate?
I'm not suggesting legislation. I'm suggesting a conversation to be thinking about this, and that will inform what we need to do. So, for example, I went to speak at a college in Bradford only 3 weeks ago. I walked in, 100% of the audience, apart from 2 teachers, were South Asian, majority Muslim. I start talking, 4 boys walk out. Okay? Now, I'm sorry, let's have that conversation. I meet the head of safeguarding, who is an Asian man, who tells me, it's not really an issue here, Jasvinder. It's good that you're here, but it's not really an issue here. This is what he's saying to me. At the end of my talk, 7 girls come up to me to say, this is happening to me. Now, we've got to have a conversation about the concerns of people who are being prevented from independence, rights, choices, all what does that look like in terms of this space where people are actively playing a role in preventing this? That's the conversation we must have, Barney. Otherwise, nothing has changed from my day, first generation. It is 4th generation, but we have to accept it's continuing.
So those cultural barriers is what you're talking about. Those cultural mores, those cultural things which we bypass, saying that don't mess with us, don't interfere with us. This is part of our culture. That's the debate you want.
I do. I don't want to be I'm an expert witness in civil and criminal trials, and majority are South Asian families. I'm listening to cultural defences still. Families saying, well, this is our culture. That's why, we behave the way we do, and try to justify reasons for why you are abusing your child.